Welcome to Money Minds, where we help you take control of your financial future. Does your heart race every time a bill arrives? Are you living from paycheck to paycheck and finding it hard to break this cycle? If you're nodding in agreement, you're not alone. Many of us find ourselves in this exact situation, unsure of how to navigate our way out. But fret not. Today we're going to delve into a solution that could be your financial lifesaver: creating a monthly budget. You see, a budget isn't just a piece of paper with numbers. It's a roadmap, a guide that provides a clear picture of your earnings and spending habits. It's about understanding where your money is going and making informed decisions to steer it in the right direction. By creating and sticking to a monthly budget, you can break free from the paycheck to paycheck cycle and start living a life where your finances are no longer a source of stress, but a tool to achieve dreams. So are you ready to take the reins of your financial life? Stay tuned to learn the 6 foolproof steps to creating a monthly budget to take control of your finances. Before we start, let's understand why a budget is crucial in the first place. At its core, a budget is a plan for your money. It's a financial blueprint that gives you control over your money rather than your money controlling you. It's like a roadmap guiding you to your financial goals, whether they're a few months ahead or many years down the line. A budget not only helps you achieve these goals, but it also wards off financial pitfalls. It's a safeguard against debt, as it helps you manage your income and expenses, ensuring you live within your means. By setting clear boundaries on your spending, you're less likely to find yourself in the red at the end of the month. But a budget is not just about avoiding debt. It's also your safety net for unexpected emergencies. By setting aside a portion of your income every month, you're building a financial cushion that can protect you from sudden expenses, such as car repairs or medical bills. Moreover, a budget provides a sense of financial security and freedom. It's the peace of mind that comes from knowing exactly where your money is going. It's the freedom to spend on what truly matters to you without guilt or worry. It's knowing that you're on track to meet your financial goals. Whether they're saving for a dream vacation, buying a house, or planning for retirement. Now that we know why a budget is important, let's dive into how to create one. The first step to creating a budget is identifying your income. Now, we're not just talking about your 9-to-5 paycheck. We're talking about every single penny that comes into your pocket. Your income includes your salary, of course, but don't forget other sources. Perhaps you have a side hustle selling handmade crafts, or you receive bonuses at work. Maybe you're a freelancer with multiple clients, or you have some income from investments or a rental property. These all count as part of your total income. It's crucial to be precise here. Estimate too low, and you might find yourself short at the end of the month. Estimate too high, and you could end up spending money you don't actually have. So take a moment, sit down with a cup of coffee, and really think about all the ways you bring in money. Add them all up, and voila, you have your total income. This is your starting point. It's your financial foundation. It's what you have to work with when you're planning your budget. Remember, your budget is your financial roadmap. It's how you'll navigate your way to financial security and success. And like any good roadmap, it starts with knowing exactly where you are. Once you've figured out your total income, it's time to move on to the second step. After identifying your income, the next step is to list down all your expenses. This process might seem daunting, but just bear with me because it's essential to getting on top of your finances. Start by categorizing your expenses into 2 broad types: fixed and variable. Fixed expenses are those that stay the same each month. These could include your rent or mortgage, utilities, car payments, or student loans. They're predictable and hence easier to budget for. On the other hand, variable expenses are the ones that fluctuate from month to month. These can include your grocery bills, dining out, fuel costs, and any discretionary spending like shopping or entertainment. These expenses can be a little trickier to track because they're not consistent, but don't worry. We've got some tips for you. Firstly, be diligent about recording every single expense, no matter how small. Even that cup of coffee you buy on your way to work or that candy bar at the checkout counter counts. It's these small expenses that often slip under the radar and add up over time. Secondly, there are plenty of apps and tools available today that can help you track your spending. You can link them to your bank account and they'll automatically categorize your expenses, making it easier for you to see where your money is going. Remember, the goal here is not to make you feel guilty about your spending. It's about understanding where your money is going so you can make informed decisions about your finances. With your expenses listed, you're ready for the third step. The third step in budgeting is comparing your income to your expenses. This is where the magic happens, where you get to see the full picture of your financial health. Imagine your income and expenses as two sides of a scale. Ideally, you want the scale to be balanced, with your income covering all your expenses and leaving a little extra for savings and investments. But what if the scale is off balance? What if your expenses outweigh your income? Well, this is where analysis and adjustments come into play. You'll need to scrutinize your expenses, identify areas where you can cut back, and make necessary changes to bring your spending in line with your income. This could mean eating out less, downgrading your cable package, or even shopping around for cheaper insurance rates. On the other hand, if your income outweighs your expenses, that's great news. But don't rush out and splurge just yet. This is an excellent opportunity to boost your savings, pay off debt faster, or invest in your future. Remember, financial stability isn't just about making ends meet today. It's about securing your financial future. The key here is to ensure that your income not only covers your expenses, but also leaves room for savings. It's essential to build an emergency fund, save up for retirement, and invest in your financial growth. So don't just aim to break even, aim to thrive. Now that you've compared your income to your expenses, you're ready for the fourth step. The fourth step is setting financial goals. This is where the magic happens, where the rubber meets the road. Goals are the driving force behind why we do what we do. They are the visions we have for our future, the dreams we aspire to turn into reality. But dreams without plans are just wishes. That's why we need to set both short-term and long-term financial goals. Short-term goals are those we want to achieve within a year or two. These could be paying off a credit card, saving for a vacation, or building an emergency fund. These goals are important because they provide immediate motivation and gratification, making the process of budgeting feel less like a chore and more like a journey towards something exciting. On the other hand, we have long-term goals. These are the big ones, the ones that may take several years or even decades to achieve. Think buying a house, funding your children's education, or planning for retirement. Long-term goals require patience and persistence, but the payoff is worth it. The key to setting financial goals is to make them SMART. Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. This means not just saying, I want to save money, but instead saying, I want to save $5,000 for a down payment on a house in 2 years. This gives you a clear target to aim for and a timeline to do it in. Remember, your financial goals are your personal roadmap, guiding you on your journey towards financial freedom. They give you a reason to stick to your budget, to make sacrifices, and to work hard. They are the reason why you are doing all of this in the first place. With your financial goals set, you're ready to move on to the fifth step. The fifth step is to make adjustments to your budget. Once you've set your financial goals and compared your income to expenses, it's time to tweak and tailor your budget. This is where you take control and make your money work for you. You may find areas where you're overspending and need to cut back. Perhaps you're dining out too frequently, or your subscription services are adding up. On the other hand, you might discover areas where you can afford to spend a bit more. Maybe you're underinvesting in your health or personal growth. Adjusting your budget isn't just about cutting costs. It's about aligning your spending with your values and goals. Remember, your budget isn't set in stone. It should be as dynamic as your life is, flexible enough to accommodate changes and unexpected events. And most importantly, don't be too hard on yourself. It's okay to make mistakes. What's crucial is that you learn from them and keep refining your budget. Now that you've adjusted your budget, you're ready for the final step. The final step is to review and adjust your budget regularly. This is not a set it and forget it kind of deal. Your budget is a living, breathing entity that needs ongoing care and attention. Regular reviews are key to ensuring your budget remains relevant and effective. Think of it like a garden. You've planted the seeds, now you need to tend to it to make sure everything grows as it should. Changes in your income, expenses, or financial goals may necessitate adjustments. Maybe you've received a raise at work, or perhaps you've decided you want to save for a new car. These changes should be reflected in your budget. Remember, the purpose of a budget is not to limit your freedom, but to give you freedom. It's about making your money work for you, not the other way around. So make a date with your budget, monthly, weekly, whatever works best for you. Review it, adjust it, and watch as you take control of your financial future. Congratulations! You now have a clear path to break the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle and take control of your finances. So there you have it, 6 foolproof steps to creating a monthly budget. First, we understood why having a budget is key to financial success. We then learned to identify our income sources, followed by listing all our expenses. Next, we compared our income to expenses and set some financial goals. We also talked about making necessary adjustments to our budget and the importance of regularly reviewing and adjusting this budget. By following these steps, you're not just creating a budget, you're taking control of your financial future, setting yourself up to stop living paycheck to paycheck. You're paving the way towards financial goals, whether they're short-term, like buying a new laptop, or long-term, like buying a house or retiring comfortably. Creating a monthly budget might seem daunting, but remember, it's a tool that serves you, helping you make informed decisions about your money. So take the first step and start budgeting today. Remember, financial freedom is not a dream, it's a decision. So make that decision today and start your journey towards financial independence. Thank you for watching this video on mastering monthly budgeting. We hope that the steps we've outlined here will prove helpful as you embark on your own journey to financial freedom. Remember, budgeting is not an end in itself, but a means to an end. It's a tool that enables you to take charge of your financial future, to live within your means, to save for short-term and long-term goals, and to avoid the stress that comes from financial uncertainty. We encourage you to apply these steps in your own life to experience the peace of mind and security that comes from having a handle on your finances. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel. We'll be sharing more tips and strategies to help you make informed decisions about your money, to help you build wealth, and to help you achieve financial independence. Remember, your journey to financial freedom starts with a single step. Subscribe to our channel and let's take that step together.